Hi Virgo, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've just done your pre-shuffle and I got a very cool channeled message, so please don't fast forward. I'm going to give you my notes before I do start your main reading. But if you're new here guys, my name is Karen. A huge welcome to the channel. If you don't know, the frequency of the readings here, they're every 2 weeks. That is the big readings. On the alternate week where I can, I do a quick bonus reading. So definitely make sure you've got the notification bell on. And Virgo, can I just say that truly the one thing that you can do that really will support me and the channel is just taking a second to hit that subscribe button and also give it a thumbs up or leave a comment. I read them all. I don't always get the opportunity as the channel grows to answer them all, but I definitely recognize each of them. I review the comments and I love it. I love that sense of community. That's what this is all about for me. I have a full-time corporate career. I don't have to do this channel. This is truly my calling, my passion. It's the part of my life that gives to me. So I really do hope you enjoy it. You seem to be, and I see that in the comments. But let me tell you first, Virgo, about your pre-shuffle. Also, I might add your bonus reading last week was pretty epic. So if you missed it, definitely go back through my channel and find it and watch it. It was really good. Okay, what came out? Well, I was working with the Queen of the Moon, Queen of the Moon Oracle. I've got the deck next to me. And the first card that jumped out at me was the Extremes card. Okay, so as I was shuffling, I noticed it twice, but it didn't come out, but I noticed it in the split. And then the card that actually did come out was the self-love. And that talks to, you know, showing your self-love. So, and with the Extremes combination, I don't know, Virgo, have you been doing a bit of a cleanup? Have you been saying to yourself, you know what, I think I need a bit of moderation here. I'm overdoing it here. I'm not showing myself love here. And you might be reviewing that. You might actually be making really positive changes. It feels like you're starting, you know, that my body is a temple, like whether or not you're starting to really feel that. And it doesn't just mean your physical body, but body, mind, and soul. So it's like maybe you're focused on getting more moderation and showing yourself more love. Okay, when I was working with the Romance Oracle deck, which is a new deck, I might add. So for those of you in a relationship, there was a card that came out that said, seek adventure. Seek adventure together. It adds excitement to your journey. So say you've been in a relationship for a long time or you're newly in that relationship. What it's really saying is that when you do fun things together, it builds connection. I don't know about you, but if you're just sitting at home watching Netflix all the time and your life is mundane, it's like meh. It's not good for relationships, okay? So there's something about getting out and having shared experiences, having fun, having adventure, creating those positive stories and memories together. So that really came through. When I was working with the money and another new deck, the money and the career deck, it was sweet success, get what you want. And at the bottom of the deck when that came out was the moving up, go to the next level. I feel the universe is saying that it's time for you to rise up to the challenge of pursuing the next level in your career or your money, whatever that means for you. Okay, but something around you getting what you want, and maybe some of you are getting a promotion. I feel like there's some competition you have to overcome though. When I was working with tarot, it was the 5 of Wands that came out, which talks to competition, but it also talks to elevation, rising above the challenge, because the card after it is the 6 of Wands, which is the sweet recognition, the sweet success. So it's time to elevate. It's time to rise to the challenge and go to the next level. And I feel like that's in your career particularly. And for those of you retired, maybe that part's just not for you, but it could just be that there's something in your life that you're needing to rise above. And yeah, you'll have a positive outcome with that sweet success. Let's start with the first oracle. Bottom of the deck, I've got abundance, not bad. There is some self-reflection going on though. Self-love, self-reflection. So just be careful, Virgo, that you're not being overly critical about yourself right now. It's an intuitive message I'm getting. I feel like some of you, when you look in the mirror, you need to show yourself more love, okay? Focus on all the beautiful aspects of yourself inside and out and not, we all have imperfections, and, social media nowadays, it really does make people chase that perfection. There's no such thing. We're all flawed inside and outside, and it's about choosing to love yourself first, because that is the most important thing, Virgo. But you're coming into the energy of abundance. Okay, so I love seeing that harvest moon, but I'm going to shuffle, Virgo. Let's see. Virgo. One more, please. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's time to step into your power. I love this card. Look at it. Seriously, it's like the Magician on steroids. It's so beautiful, so epically magical. So it's saying it's time for you to elevate, to rise above, and to step into your power. First card out, please, for Virgo. Okay, I think it might have been Taurus that got this. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the assessing card has come out today for you. First quarter moon. Could be that you're early on in the journey of something, whether it be a work, a hobby, a relationship. But this could be that there's something or someone at a distance, or you're trying to see into the future, or you're assessing something or someone. Okay, Virgo, let's see what else. What's going to come through today? Trust. So there's a theme around trust. Are you trying to figure out if you can trust a situation or a person? Let me know in the comments what this theme around trust. I feel like getting one more, and then we'll move on to the unexpected. Wow. We have this week the new moon eclipse in Libra. Very powerful time. It's beautiful. And Libra, if you don't know, rules relationships and partnerships. Can be a magical time to manifest the right relationships, the right networks, the right people into our life. But during this new moon, it's like you're being told to expect the unexpected. I can't wait to see what comes out in your reading. Now I'm seeing two people here. So it could be something around a friendship. But let's see. But definitely a time to stay in your power. Which deck? Let's work with the career and finance first. The new deck that I'm working with. The bottom of the deck, it says direction. It's time to plan where you want to be. So we had that energy come through the pre-shuffle of moving up. It's time to rise up, move up. So whether or not you're thinking about moving to the next level in your career or changing directions in your career, there's something around direction. There could be study. I'm noticing the book. So perhaps some of you, there's study to get to where you want to be. But it could be that the book's around strategy and planning around your career or your finances. All right, let's see, Virgo. One more shuffle. Bottom of the deck, social status. Now, don't shoot the messenger here, Virgo. You're moving up. Now, I don't know if this is just in your social network or in your career, but like you're rising up. Some of you might be being promoted, moving up to a higher status or position. The universe is saying, kudos, you are, right? But it's just something around the ego. Saying don't get arrogant, but Virgo, I can't imagine that that's even possible. But, the warning is there. It's definitely something around you reaching new heights. It's got fame in society. Take it how it resonates, but there's an elevation coming through that Virgo collective, and it's just saying stay humble. That's all it's really saying. But well done. All right, it did come through wellness, live a healthier lifestyle. You can see the weights here. No, I'm a massive advocate. I'm like, yes, because I've been in the fitness game since I started out as an aerobics instructor. I think when I was 22 is when I found fitness. Ended up having my own personal training studio for 12 years full time. I'm a huge, huge advocate for health, fitness, and really taking care of yourself and showing yourself love, which did come through your pre-shuffle. It's time, I feel, to put a greater emphasis on your well-being, your physical well-being. So I'm going to say, if you're not lifting weights, now is the time. I truly encourage it. Everyone should be lifting weights, unless you've got some sort of major predisposition that means you can't, like an injury or something like that. man or woman, doesn't matter what your gender, weight training is so important. I'm a huge advocate. The more that we partake in weight training, the more muscle we build in the body. The more muscle we have in the body, the higher our metabolic rate, the more fat we burn at rest. Also, the more we do resistance training, it also strengthens our bones as well. So it reduces our instance of osteoporosis. I'm a massive advocate for this. So I really am giving the universe kudos for bringing this through for you today, Virgo. There is definitely the need for a focus on that. What else, please? Interesting, closed doors. Some of you might be closing the door on a work situation. There's some situation in career or finance where you're choosing to close the door and start over somewhere else. I'm going to get one more. Yeah, I love it. Success. I mean, you're on the right track here. And it's got another thing around direction, choosing the right direction, and ultimately overcoming any difficulties. So there you go. Social status, you're elevating, you're achieving success, and you're choosing the right direction. But there's a closed door as part of it, right? So when one door closes, another door opens. Let's work with some romance deck now. Now, if you're not in a relationship, you're not looking for love, and you're like, I'm not interested, then I'm only pulling a couple of cards, and then we're going to get on to some tarot. So be patient. But for those of you interested in love and romance, we're going to see what's going on there. I like this message, individuality. But it has got at the bottom, I'm just reading it, be wary of possessive partners, maintain your individuality. So important. I think it's a lesson we all have to learn, is to learn to find a way to be in a relationship, but also be an individual. So that's what's coming through here for you today, Virgo. Don't want to have any codependency. Virgo. One more, please. Bottom of the deck, boundaries. Okay, so if you're dealing with any partners where they're just, being overly controlling or overly jealous or possessive, you're being called to establish some strong boundaries in the relationship. Love may challenge your boundaries, protect them. Very important message. One of the greatest lessons I've had to learn. I'm 53 and I've had some good relationships and some not so good. And the biggest lesson, I don't know about you, tell me in the comments your greatest lesson in love. Mine has been around self-love and boundaries. We've got sparks showing up. Keep the sparks flying. Beautiful. Surprise each other with gestures of love. Also very important in relationships to keep the spark alive. My parents have been married for over 50 years, and I see this in their relationship all the time. Even now, when they've been together forever, I still see them working at the relationship, trying to keep the flame alive. I still catch them kissing in the kitchen, I kid you not, even now. I still see them flirting, really, truly, honestly, all the time. So doing that and feeding the relationship and keeping the spark alive is so important in relationships. Let's see, Virgo. Together. All right. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. So it feels like the romance reading today is for a lot of Virgos who are actually in relationships, and it's about feeding the relationship and feeding the spark. And also, but at the same time, maintaining that sense of individuality and still not being possessive over one another and still having those healthy boundaries. That's what's coming through. There wasn't a lot for singles. I might pull another one. Is there anything else? I feel guilty that there's nothing for the singles. Okay, we've got true love, a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. So this still feels like there's a relationship, a powerful relationship here. But look, for singles, perhaps there is a true love coming into your life. Bottom of the deck, what do we have? 10 of Wands. But it's next to a 9 of Cups. Sweet success. That's what that is. So we saw the sweet success in your pre-shuffle. 10 of Wands is accomplishing something. It's coming to the end of a difficult journey and, achieving it, ending it, closing it out. going through all the hard yards associated with it and finishing strong. Nine of Cups is feeling satisfied. Like, I did it. That was really, really hard, but I achieved it. I did it. I'm proud of myself. It's that emotional satisfaction from within that you've achieved or accomplished something. Now, it could have just been you've gone through a difficult journey, 10 of Wands, a difficult cycle in your career, in your life in general. And there's a sense of pride and self-love as well for coming through it and still, you know, still standing strong. Okay, Virgo, one more, please. Bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. So someone in that energy of material and spiritual prosperity, very nurturing, giving energy. First card out, Four of Cups. Virgo. Seven of Pentacles. And the Six of Cups. All right, so you start out with the Four of Cups. Not one of my favorite cards, Virgo, if I'm being honest. Let me describe this person, and it doesn't mean it's you. It could be someone that you're trying to connect with. So there is someone, you know, or the universe offering someone an opportunity. It could be an opportunity romantically. It could be the opportunity to connect with a friend. It could be the opportunity to heal a situation. It's cup, therefore it's heart chakra. This person's heart chakra is like, no. And I find, particularly in this deck, it's a sulky energy. Someone who's sulking. And they're refusing to accept an opportunity. What I don't know, Virgo, is if I'm describing your energy at the moment, that you're discontent, bored, fed up, not open to opportunities, not open to love, or if you're trying to connect with someone and you're finding them very closed off. You will know. In terms of your career, I see you reflecting a lot at the moment, Virgo. I see that you might be doing a bit of a stock take, a bit of review. You could be reviewing your money, your savings account, your investments. You could also be reviewing your job in general and thinking, I don't know, is it time for a change? You could also be thinking about making changes to your health and well-being. That definitely could be the case with the well-being card. So if you don't know tarot, Pentacles can be money. It can be our career. It can be connected to our body, our health. It can be relationships. It's just basically our life, okay? And Seven of Pentacles, sevens are all about reassessment, reevaluation. So it can be a pivot point. That's how I describe the sevens, where we might say, I don't know, I'm not happy. It's time for a change. So that could be, I've been here 7 months, 7 years. It's okay, but I'm not really happy. And the universe might be saying, I hear you, and therefore now I'm going to give you an opportunity that could make you happy. Now, there could be something around the past connection. Six of Cups is memories of love, so feeling a sense of nostalgia. So for example, if we go back to the work scenario, you could be like, I've been here for a long time. I've made friends here. I've created memories here, but I'm not happy. So feel free to shift that. In terms of, is it work? Is it a friendship? Is it a relationship? There's just someone who's not happy and they're considering making a change, but they feel a sense of connection to where they've always been. Six of Pentacles is someone who's potentially trying to be charitable. It is a very charitable energy. This person here is a person who has wealth. They have prosperity, so they're in a position to support and help others. You might be that person. So you might be that person who's always giving to other people, okay? Or you might be receiving money or support at this time. But let's keep going and we'll see what else comes out. Virgo. One more. Page of Swords. Three of Wands, beautiful. It is time to expand. I feel like you're dreaming at the moment and you're thinking about your future. I feel like you're waiting on a bigger opportunity or something to manifest. Yeah, Four of Wands. So can you see this progression? It goes 3 to the Four of Wands. So whatever you're manifesting, it's coming towards you. There's a sense of an achievement coming through. I can see why you were getting all that energy around success, sweet success. Two of Pentacles. The Dance of Change. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. So someone assessing. This is this energy, guys. In this deck, they've got a telescope. In this deck, they've got a sword. So this can be a person who's saying, you know what, I need to research something first. I need to analyze something first. I need to get an answer first, right? Like they're assessing. And it feels like it could be connected to your future. There could even be study that's required. I just feel like there is some sort of something coming together for you. Four of Wands is the foundation and achievement. It's getting to a place in life of feeling that sense of foundation in your life, whether it be a strong family, whether it be just feeling like you're in that position in life where things are really coming together for you. Can even be a celebration or an achievement that's coming through, because we did have the sweet success. I like this for you, but we'll come back to this Two of Pentacles. There is assessment going on. Assessing, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So I don't know what you're assessing, but tell me in the comments. All right, Virgo, let's get the last three. One more, please. Okay, that was a little interesting. Three of Swords, shot out of the deck. But look what the universe is trying to bring you here. An Ace of Wands. But there is some sort of heartbreak here. Yeah, I like it. Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment coming through. Chariot. You're going after something new here. But I'm not going to lie, there's a sense of sadness or grief or a separation, right? That's what I'm getting. There's a separation from something. This could be severing ties where you currently work. I'm leaning towards that, or it could be moving home, because I've got Chariot, Four of Wands. And it could be that you're going to be missing friends and family with the Six of Cups energy. So it's like, I know where I'm headed and I'm excited about it, but there is that heavy heart attached to it. There could be that someone else is heartbroken, that you're moving in a new direction, but let's go through it, right? Either way, how are you reading? Let's just focus on that. Four of Wands, 11, 11. Let me start by saying, Virgo, have you been seeing 11, 11 a lot? If so, that is the universe giving you a sign that you are headed in the right direction. Twice we saw the direction card. We've got the Chariot, which is direction. 7 is reassessing, maybe making a change in direction. I feel that's what's coming through here. You are headed for success, Chariot energy, and you're very focused on that. I feel there is a celebration or an achievement. For some of you, there is something 100% around potentially relocation or moving home. But we'll start at the top. Four of Cups, someone feeling unhappy or discontent, fed up or bored. All of those options apply. The universe is saying, I know you're not happy, but you need to open up, because I'm trying to give you this cup. So it can be that, it's something romantic. It could be a job that you love because you're not happy anymore. You're just needing to open up here, Virgo. Seven of Pentacles says that a lot of you are doing a bit of an analysis and a review. You could be considering making changes or adapting to change, but I feel like you're assessing making a change with the Two of Pentacles. It's a decision and choice. Pentacle, Pentacle, this is something in the 3D. So it could be where you live, changes around your health and well-being, changes around a relationship, changes around work. Three of Wands to Four of Wands is like, I knew this was coming. I was optimistic that this was going to come through for me. I know my ships are coming in, and no, they do. Heart of your reading. So it's like what you've manifested is coming to fruition. That's why you kept getting sweet success. There is an elevation. 3 to the Four of Wands. Then we have this Three of Swords, and because I've got a Six of Cups, there's some sort of impact here, I feel, on family or loved ones. So for example, say you're moving home and you're leaving behind your family, you're moving suburbs or states or countries, and it's just that nostalgia, like you're sad. There's one part of you that's like, I'm so happy because this is what I dreamt of, Nine of Cups, but I'm going to miss the people that I love. And that could be even if you're leaving a workplace where you've been for a long period of time. So I don't feel that this is anything more than that sense of that there's people that you're going to miss in this new journey. Nine of Cups is feeling blessed. It's about self-love, really. It's about a person who's in a position in their life where they value themselves, they feel content in life, they feel a sense of joy. Now, this can also indicate that something that your heart has dreamt of or wished for is going to come to fruition, especially with the Four of Wands. And then you've got this Chariot, which is major for Cancer. Now, it's interesting. It's the only major arcana on your main spread. So let's talk about it. So as the only major arcana, Chariot can indicate travel is on the cards. It can indicate relocation is on the cards. It can indicate that you have a very strong vision now, after a period of reassessing. You know where you're headed, and you know there's going to be obstacles and challenges in the pursuit of it, but you're determined, right? Because what you're headed towards is something that you feel very passionate about. Now, it is next to a lot of fire, isn't it? I just had a look. Nine of Wands and King of Wands. You did have something about adventure and travel. I'm going to say to you that the universe is calling you to open up to a little bit of more adventure and passion in your life. King of Wands, Knight of Wands could be dealing with the fire sign, but don't have to be. It's about pursuing your passions, pursuing what excites you, what drives you, what motivates you, having that fierce leadership, that determination, the desire. I really like this today. It feels really, really positive for you. And I'm not too worried about this Three of Swords. As I say, I really do think that there's just, you're headed somewhere and there is just this element of sadness about where you're leaving behind. Yeah, you're absolutely in your power. It doesn't matter about your gender. There is someone here who's in their power. King of Wands, Knight of Wands. They are so determined and focused and driven and ambitious and motivated, and they're headed for success. Loved your reading today. One of my favorites in a little while. God bless, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, Virgo.